most of the let's talk about chakras and human evolution. So the first 7 years of your life are the root chakra years. And these are the most important years because they build the foundation of your entire life, right? So children who aren't loved, who are abused, neglected, and not properly educated will be affected by this for the rest of their life. And see, most of the issues that adults have stem from childhood trauma. So from age 7 to 14, these are the sacral chakra years. This is where you become more conscious of the body, hormones, emotions, sexuality, and you start to actually form an identity, right? Now, 14 to 21, solar plexus chakra. This is when you transition from childhood to adulthood. So you start to discover your passion and you start to assert yourself into the world. Confidence and manifestation is ruled by this chakra, right? So as we transition 21 to 28, these are the heart chakra years. This is when people usually experience love, start having kids, diving deeper into their passions. And actually many people never tap into the heart because they're stuck at the solar plexus or below, right? So 28 to 35, these are the throat chakra years. This is when you learn to communicate your thoughts and feelings and life experiences in a way that aligns you with spirit, right? So 35 to 42, these are the third eye years. Let's talk about chakras and evolution. So the first 7 years of your life are the root chakra.
At Domino's, you can get more than just amazing, delicious pizza. There's also lava cakes, bread bites, and more.
The most important thing when you're building an online brand or an online business, you want to give value on the front end and sell on the back end, right? Because see, a lot of entrepreneurs do the opposite. They try to sell on the front end and give value on the back end. And see, that's the old model. That's the old way of doing business. Moving into 2023, we actually have to change our strategies and adapt with the current business climate. See, the number one reason that businesses fail is because they are not consumer focused. Most business owners only care about what they can get. They really don't give a about their customer. They really look at them like a lick. There's no respect involved. There's no gratitude involved, right? And see, that energy translates into your business. And this is why people are not buying from you. So you got to understand that the number one most important factor in business is trust, right? So building a brand is all about establishing trust between yourself and your target audience, right? So you have to give value. You have to actually give from a place in your heart, right? Because see, me, I never try to sell on the front end because I know how I am as a consumer. I don't like being sold to, especially if it's something that I'm not interested in. But if I see somebody that's constantly giving value and I'm actually getting value from the content that they're putting out, now I'm more willing to actually spend money with you because I'm actually gaining something. What's good? You already know who it is. It's the chosen one, Merkaba.
Advil liquid gels provide pain relief that is faster, stronger, and longer lasting than time.
What's good? You already know who it is, man. It's the chosen one, Merkaba 13, coming at y'all with another video. And today I want to talk about Elon Musk officially buying Twitter for $44 billion. Now, I'm gonna kind of give my thoughts on this because I think a lot of people got the wrong idea about this, and most people don't see the play, but I can see the play. I know the game, I know what's going on, so I'm gonna kind of break everything down. So what you got to understand is that once you get to a certain level of wealth, that it's not really about money anymore, it's about power. This was a power move, you feel me? Like Elon Musk, he already a billionaire, he don't really need any more money. But what he does want is more power, more influence. So to really understand the play, you got to understand that the most valuable asset right now is information and data. When you look at the tech world, when you look at companies like Google, Facebook, and a lot of these major tech companies, they really got rich off of information. All they did was provide a platform and a space, and you gave up all of your information to them. And from that information, they was able to monetize that because now they have a psychological behavioral profile of all their users that they can use to track their behavior, to predict their behavior. And this is very valuable for advertisers. This is valuable for law enforcement. This is valuable to so many other businesses and industries that they basically put themselves in prime position to have a lot of power and influence. And that's what makes social media, that's what makes tech, the internet so promising, so powerful, but also so dangerous. So when we look at Twitter, you got to understand that Twitter is basically like the information hub of the internet. Like when a lot of viral content and news first breaks, it usually hits Twitter before any other platform because Twitter is based upon information. See, Instagram is based more so about pictures, videos, and flashiness. Twitter is strictly about information. So Twitter is more of an intellectual platform. Now granted, it's a lot of dumbass niggas on Twitter, of course, but Twitter is more information based and it's real-time news. Now, why is this important? What do we know about Elon Musk? We know that he's very, very big into artificial intelligence and automation. Now, me being a developer, I understand how AI works. I understand about GANs. I understand about neural networks. So in order to build and train the AI model, you need information, you need data. And what better place to get a whole bunch of data other than Twitter? Because you got to understand that when Elon Musk gets Twitter, he gets access to over 10 years of information and psychological and behavioral profiles. So he can use this data to train his AI, to train his automation, and to train his technology better. And this will give him more influence and control and power in the world. And, you know, I'm not one of these people who like, you know, dick ride these celebrities. Like, I'm not for or against Elon Musk. Like, I definitely don't trust him, but I definitely respect what he's done on the business level. I definitely respect his mind, his IQ, and what he's built. Now, with that being said, you got to understand that, you know, whoever controls the information controls the narrative. So they can basically control what you think. And that's why Jeff Bezos bought the Washington Post. This is why Google, this is why these tech and media platforms are so powerful, because they control public perception. Elon Musk wants to shape public perception because he understands the power of social media. He understands that he can put out a tweet and affect the crypto market, the stock market, and he can literally affect the world based upon social media and his influence. So him owning Twitter, he understands that he can multiply that and he can actually he can actually magnify his influence on a much greater level without himself being in the spotlight, right? So it's a lot of things that surrounding this play that a lot of people don't see, but it's very, very important, because you got to understand, like I said, it's not about money, it's about power, bro. So whoever controls information controls public perception, they control narratives, and now, you know, he's saying it's about free speech, and that sounds really good, and that's good PR. But I understand that Elon Musk is a businessman, right? So any move that he makes, it's a business move, it's a calculated move, and it's a move that he knows will benefit him in the long run, right? So like I said, man, this was a very smart decision by Elon Musk, because like I said, he gets all of the information, all the analytics from Twitter over all of these years. He can use that information to train AI models, to train neural networks, and to build and perfect his systems of automation that he already has employed with Tesla, with the cars, and with Neuralink. So all of this ties together. All of this ties together, and you got to be able to see these plays, because a lot of people get stuck on the surface level and they think, oh yeah, he just a billionaire, he just want more money. Like, nah, bro, it's about power and influence.